After giving laws about justice and mercy in Exodus 21, God continues his instructions in Exodus 22, still part of the Book of the Covenant. Here the Lord expands on how his people were to live with honesty, fairness, and compassion, showing that his law reaches into every area of daily life. God's laws covered matters of property restitution and personal responsibility. He began by saying that anyone who steals must make restitution, to restore what was lost and make things right. If a man steals an ox or a sheep and slaughters it or sells it, he must pay back 5 oxen for the ox and 4 sheep for the sheep. This principle showed that justice with God was not about revenge but restoration, making right what was wrong. If a thief was caught breaking in at night and struck down, the defender was not guilty of bloodshed, but if it happened in daylight, it was considered murder. Even in justice, God made distinctions, showing that every action must be weighed with fairness and intent. God also gave laws about property and responsibility. If someone's animal grazed in another man's field, or if a fire spread and destroyed another's crops, the person responsible had to make restitution. These laws taught accountability, that love for God includes respect for another's property and livelihood. There were also laws about trust and honesty. If someone entrusted property or goods to another and it was stolen, the person keeping it had to swear before God that they had not misused it. If the thief was found, double restitution was required. These commands built a culture of truthfulness and integrity among God's people. Next came laws about moral and social purity. God said, "Do not allow a sorceress to live." He forbade all forms of witchcraft and spiritual corruption, for Israel was to be holy, belonging to him alone. He also condemned those who practiced idolatry or immorality, showing that holiness affects every part of life, both private and public. Then God gave powerful commands about compassion and justice. Do not mistreat or oppress a foreigner, for you were foreigners in Egypt. Do not take advantage of a widow or an orphan. If you do and they cry out to me, I will certainly hear their cry. This reveals the heart of God, tender toward the weak, fierce in defending the helpless. God warned against exploiting the poor. If you lend money to any of my people who are needy, do not treat it like a business deal. Do not charge interest. His law taught generosity, not greed, mercy over money. He also instructed, if you take your neighbor's cloak as a pledge, return it by sunset, because that cloak is the only covering your neighbor has. God's justice is deeply compassionate, aware of human need and dignity. Finally, he reminded Israel to honor him and their leaders. Do not blaspheme God or curse a ruler of your people. And he called for faithful devotion. You shall give me the firstborn of your sons and your animals. You shall be holy people to me. Exodus 22 teaches that God's law is not just about punishment. It's about love in action. Through restitution, honesty, compassion, and purity, God shaped Israel to be a nation that reflected his righteousness and mercy. These commands still speak today, reminding us that true holiness shows in how we treat others. Next comes Exodus 23, where God continues his call for justice, fairness, and faithfulness, and reveals promises for those who walk in his ways.